one. Next, I'd like to welcome Andrei Popescu, Director of Engineering at Google, to tell you all about Android 10. Please give him a warm welcome.
Cool. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming here. I'm absolutely blown away to see so many of you here. I'm incredibly happy and grateful to all of you for coming. I'm Andrei Popescu. I lead the Android engineering team in London. I'm not sure that many of you know, but a significant part of Android is built by our engineering team in London in collaboration with our colleagues in Mountain View. As Carl mentioned, it's incredibly exciting that Oneplus will ship with Android 10 directly out of the box. And I'm here to tell you a little bit more about what Android 10 is about. Android 10, of course, is our latest version of the Android operating system. And it's shipped only a couple of weeks ago or so. Its main focus relies around three themes: helpful innovation, privacy and security, and digital well-being. Let me tell you a bit more about each of those. Now, helpful innovation is all about making your lives easier and simpler when using an Android device. We do this in Android 10 using features that use on-device machine learning. One example is the smart reply feature. This is very useful when you get a message and you get a notification on your phone. The phone will use machine learning running on device to predict possible responses, possible actions that you might take in response to that notification. For instance, if the message that you are getting contains an address, the phone will very helpfully suggest opening Google Maps directly and showing you the location of that address directly on a map. This saves you having to click on the notification, go into that app, copying the text and pasting it into Maps. It's a very, very cool example of helpful innovation. Another feature that we launched in Android 10 is Dark Theme. This is a system-wide theme that is not only easier on your eyes, but is also easier on the phone battery. And then finally, another example of helpful innovation is our system-wide gesture navigation system. This allows you to navigate the entire user interface of the device with very simple gestures. You can swipe from the left to go backwards. You can pull up from the bottom to go to the home screen, or you can use a very simple gesture to easily and fluidly navigate between tasks. Security and privacy, we're very proud that we have a long history of developing and shipping industry-first features that protect our users' privacy and security. Android 10 is no different in this respect. We have over 50 new features and changes to the operating system that are meant to preserve users' privacy and security. One example is around transparency and more fine granular control over how you share and how users share location information with applications. For instance, you can go to settings and view which applications have access to your location. And when an application requests location, you can choose to grant location only when you use that application in the foreground, or you can choose to grant location when the application is running in the background, or you can just deny it. What's also very interesting is that the operating system now will notify you when apps that you haven't used in a while are accessing your location in the background. Perhaps you want to take an action and review whether you still want to share location with that application. And the third theme is around digital well-being. This is about Android 10 helping you achieve a healthy balance when it comes to your usage of the phone. We do this through a set of tools, such as a dashboard that allows you to see your usage patterns, allows you to see what apps you're using and for how long. And it also allows you to set up time limits for particular applications and websites. At the same time, we introduced Family Link, which allows parents to set ground rules for digital usage of devices across the whole family. So to recap, Android 10 is all about helpful innovation, privacy and security, and digital well-being. Again, I'd like to thank Oneplus for the incredible collaboration It's absolutely amazing that they are able to ship Android 10 out of the box on a device only weeks after we shipped a new version of the operating system. So thank you, and I'll hand it back to Carl now.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andre. Our collaboration with Google doesn't stop there. In Oxygen OS 10, Google Lens is built in for an even better search experience. And for those of you yet to discover it, it's an incredible image recognition technology that allows you to search for something by simply pointing your camera at it. So that's Oxygen OS 10, and here are some of its highlight features. It's a smooth and seamless experience. An improved Zen mode gives you more options. There's a new, smarter gallery that also respects your privacy, and customization is easier than before. Oh, and it ships with Android 10. At Oneplus, we want to make quality products that stand the test of time and are committed to updating our older devices so you can enjoy them for longer. So I'm proud to announce that we'll be shipping Oxygen OS 10, based on Android 10, to devices going back as far as the OnePlus 5. Thank you. Last month, we started rolling out Oxygen OS 10 to 7 and 7 Pro users. And this month, 6 and 6T users are going to see the update. 5 and 5T users will see it in Q2 next year. We're excited for you to try it out, and please do let us know what you think. And now, I'd like to invite Akis up on stage to tell you all about the OnePlus 7T series. Welcome.
Hi everyone. So yeah. Let's get the party started with the OnePlus 7T. Now I know most of you have already heard about our new flagship in the last couple of weeks, but we are incredibly proud of it. So I would like to take this opportunity to tell you more about it. This is it, the OnePlus 7T. And I'm happy to announce that it will officially launch here in Europe on October 17th. And this, you see, is the real deal. Every feature and detail. We actually work hard on getting everything just right to make it the fastest and smoothest flagship around. But don't take my word for it. We had a few selective tech reviewers who were given the chance to test the device. And here is what they had to say. I'm not sure anything can touch this combination of display, performance, and price from The Verge. The OnePlus 7T is astonishingly good from Daily Express. And finally, it doesn't scroll, it glides from Stuff. Speaking of which, let's talk a bit about the display. So there's been much talk about 90 Hz refresh rate ever since we unveiled the OnePlus 7 Pro back in May. Since then, 90 Hz has quickly become the new industry's benchmark. Whether it's media or consumers, once people have experienced 90 Hz, they simply never want to go back to before. And actually, we've put a video together just about that.
This screen is all about the refresh rate.
90 frames per second.
Buttery smooth.
Super smooth when you're swiping through things.
The most responsive, snappy, fluid phone I've ever used.
A killer screen. This is an incredible display.
This is a gorgeous display.
The OnePlus 7 Pro is a major go.
So 90 Hz fluid display is really not something you can easily forget. But what does it actually mean? Well, actually, in simple terms, refresh rate measured in hertz is the number of times a screen redraws an image. So the higher refresh rate, the less motion blur, and the significantly clearer image quality. You see, most phones out there have 60 Hz screens. But with the OnePlus 90 Hz screens, don't just scroll through apps, photos, or web pages. You fly, literally. And there is more. While gaming, it's super smooth with lag-free graphics to really give you the competitive edge. And as a result, it also makes it much easier on your eyes. Let's show you what we mean. So first, with 30 Hz, see the movement of the ball is quite broken, right? Then 60 Hz. OK, it gets better. And then 90 Hz. Boom. Look how super smooth it is. So basically, in a nutshell, this ultra-high refresh rate integrated across the whole software experience makes every swipe, tap, movement of the screen super smooth. It basically changes the way you interact with your smartphone as it becomes seamlessly responsive. And you see, all of this is quite important because Europeans spend on average more than 4 hours a day, or the equivalent of 180 meters scrolling on their smartphone. So if you're going to scroll that much, it's far better to do it in the smoothest way possible, right? And so this is why we are bringing 90 Hz to the brand new OnePlus 7T. So it's smoother like never before. But why tell you what I can actually show you?
Telephoto, wide, new ultra-wide camera.